I think it's pretty much an entirely new platform in terms of the different modes that we have. So like learn mode and shuffle mode and practice questions and question banks and flexible marking. I think the overall experience of using Medley has been made to be more for you guys.
The first thing that we added was the mastery system, which looks at all the specification points that you have completed or are completing, looks at the questions you've done, the other activities you've done, and estimates just how much you've mastered that specification point.
We have a new mode called shuffle mode. This is where Medley adapts to you. So if there's a subject that or a lesson that you're very good at, it's not going to give you questions, but it's going to target your weak areas. If you make a mistake on a lesson, it's going to give you more questions to solidify that so that you can spend your time effectively and efficiently on Medley.
We also know a lot of you have asked for flashcards, which we'll be adding hopefully within the next week or two, which will be quite nice to see. Within the flashcards, you'll be able to edit them as well.
We'll also be rolling out a way for you to create flashcards based on your mistakes. So if you make mistakes in particular lessons, you get flashcards to make sure that you don't forget and you never make the same mistake twice. Our mission with Medley is simple. It's to provide personalized education, which is the best way to improve your grades.
So Medley Mondays is one of the initiatives of many that we're pushing forward. So people can do an entire subject every Monday on Medley for free with unlimited access.
And it's been a way for you guys to try out the platform as well and see how good Medley is at teaching for subjects that you might not have expected it to be good at teaching, like maths, for instance, or even English.
We feel like there are a lot of users now who are able to use Medley over a longer period of time, which means that there are, users now getting up to, several hundred questions who've never had to pay for Medley. As people are doing more questions, they're getting more things right. They seem more confident, they take less time to do a question, and that's all really positive for us to see. And it gives us more and more conviction that we are able to tangibly raise grades for people who wouldn't have been able to otherwise afford private tutoring. We have lots of teachers who work with us to provide their versions of marks who are examiners, and so we now benchmark our marking against that. Marking with AI is not an easy thing to do, particularly with essay marking. There is a lot of variance, even between human marking. Like, for example, we've had examiners mark some of our mocks, and we've noticed that they often agree with each other less than they would agree with an AI mark.
Yeah, we released flexible marking. This is a way for you to upload papers, so questions and your answers. They can be handwritten. And Medley will mark it for you. It will give you a breakdown of the topics and the lessons that you're strong and weak at so that you can target your weak topics.
It also gets retained, so then you can reattempt the questions later on Medley if you want to. We understand that Medley is built for trying to increase exam attainment, but a lot of you aren't in your exam years. So you might be doing only AS content in year 12. So you might only want to select certain topics.
If you want to target a particular unit or a particular topic within your subject, you can create your own questions. You can do it a bit like a practice test you might do in school, get some grades at the end of it, and then target your weaknesses.
The textbooks themselves have been rewritten over the last year and have even added a new learn mode as well.
Learn mode is a way to build foundational knowledge. And so if you're starting a new lesson or a new topic, it's the best way to get up to speed on it. Rather than just doing lots of exam style questions, Learn mode is going to guide you through the core concepts and the core material that you need to know and give you easier questions to help you build confidence in that. We've improved the handwriting recognition, especially for maths, so that Medley will mark math equations and formulae that you write with high accuracy.
And we've managed to get to a level where we have thousands of students using Medley on their iPads or their tablet devices. We still are obviously improving it, and there are so many more things that we're trying to add within the handwriting recognition, like diagram recognition as well. So there's lots of exciting updates for that coming. So we've just released a completely overhauled version of the iOS app, and we're about to release the Android app too. This finally brings the app to parity with the website. We noticed a lot of you ended up logging onto the website on your mobiles. So what we've done is we've optimized that experience for the app itself.
And all of the progress you make on your phones on the way to school, at school, in lessons maybe, all of that then is ready for you when you come back to your computers and your iPads.
So you're able to do full essays on your mobile if you wanted to, which we know people have been asking for.
We are building a teacher dashboard so that teachers can set homework for you. Medley will mark it with the same marking engine that we have, and teachers can then get insights into what the class needs to improve on, any weaknesses, any common mistakes that students are making.
We're working with quite a number of schools and lots of different teachers to make this into something quite special for teachers. We know how hard they work. We know how sometimes overworked they are in the classroom. We want it to be something that is customizable to your style of marking and how you administer homework or check up on students.